Headed to the gym. Gonna try to do a little chest and biceps or maybe triceps today. I'm not sure which one yet. I'll decide before I get there. Was there yesterday. Hit legs. Didn't get a full workout in. Been having a lot of back issues since the transplant. I guess because of the way they had me contorted on the surgery table, or just being laid on a hard surface like that for 8 hours did something to my back. I've had a lot of trouble sleeping, which, if you know, is not conducive to a good recovery. It's probably why I yawn so much. But yeah, did legs, got all my extensions and curls and presses in, but when I went to do squats, couldn't do it. Went down like way down on my weight and pulled 2 sets of 8 and was done. Just my back just couldn't handle it. Even with good form, still had a lot of pain in my middle back. A lot of people, you know, have some issues with their lower back, or maybe even their upper. I don't know. I've never had back issues before. I've only hurt my back one time in my life, and I was over that in about a week. Was over it. So never really dealt with back issues, but this is really throwing a kink in my game. So I'm gonna go today and do probably chest and biceps. You hit tries when you do chest with the bench press and stuff, and usually by the time you get to actually isolating those, your tricep muscles, they're usually pretty wore out, or at least mine are right now. I'm still trying to build up and everything. But after that, probably gonna run by sporting goods store and see if we can't find ourselves a foam roller or something to try to help with the back issues. Can't really. Oh, excuse me. Oh wow, traffic's backed up bad. Can't really do much as far as stretching and things like that because my back is so sore. I know you're not supposed to really use a foam roller on your spine, and I understand why, but it will help me get a better stretch on my back as far as stretching goes. I think it'll help a lot. I do a lot of forward stretches and things like that to kind of try and help maybe lengthen my lats and my back muscles right along my spine, but that doesn't seem to be helping much. I've also started looking at back braces. I'm getting kind of desperate. So I've started looking at back braces to possibly sleep in, because throughout the day, once I get up and get moving and get rolling and all of that, my back usually limbers up pretty good. So I don't really have many issues with it as far as lifting and pulling and twisting in the day. Oh, dang, got the yawns throughout the day. So not that many problems during the day, but at night I can tell after I've laid down, even for 10 or 20 minutes, my back starts getting stiff real quick, and it starts hurting. So I'm usually up before the alarm in the morning, sometime around anywhere between 5 and 7. It's here lately, it's been right around 6:30, 7 o'clock every morning that I've been getting woke up with back pain. So it's hampering my recovery as far as getting enough sleep, and also kind of hampering my progression, because deadlifts and squats, excuse me, bent over rows, even seated rows, things like that, where you have to really sit up straight and kind of make sure that you're engaging your lats and your traps when you're pulling. It's hampering that quite a bit. So I've been online, I've been researching some stuff as far as stretches and things like that I can do, and I've also got to get on there and see if there are some exercises or things like that I can do to kind of help rehab my back. This is completely new to me. This is way outside my area of expertise, if that's what you want to call it. I have rehabbed my legs probably 2 or 3 times in my life, and I have gotten my wheels back, and I'm very proud of that fact. My legs are probably thicker than they've ever been, because I just took several years of knowledge about rehabbing your legs and just put it to use since I had the time to do it. And after a couple of months, my legs, my joints, my knees, my ankles, my hips even got a little stronger, which surprised me. But we're able to actually lift more now than I could in the past. But because my back is so out of whack right now, I am limited as far as what I can do with my legs, and also with my back. So it's getting to be a problem, and it's not just so much in the gym. I figure it'll go away over time with just working out and trying to coddle it as much as I can and still build it up. So I figured it'd go away over time, but it's really starting getting to be frustrating because of the lack of sleep. And this is why here it is, noon, 12:05, and I could lay down right now and probably take a 2-hour nap. So it's something that's going to have to be remedied sooner rather than later. Hopefully I can get it taken care of. But that's where we're at. We're also stuck in traffic on the way to the gym. So as soon as we get there, I'll probably spend the next hour, 45 minutes or an hour just trying to do some stretching and back isolation moves to try to get my back limbered up enough that I can actually do a good chest day. I am 7 months out. Is that right? June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, 7 months out. My chest, the doctor checked it again the other day, had me cough while he had his hand on my chest. He said everything feels fine. There's no movement. If you've watched any of the earlier recordings or podcasts or whatever you want to call them, he told me Jim's okay. We actually want you trying to get yourself as back to normal as possible. Just make sure you're not going heavy right now. So I backed off a little bit and but I'm 7 months out, and all the research I've done, even with having the sternum split, they're saying, 6 to 8 weeks. So I am well over 6 to 8 weeks. I'm not good at math, but what, 4 sevens is 14? No. See, I told you. 4 sevens is 28, 21, 28, something like that. Anyway, I'm way over 6 to 8 weeks. So we're going to try to maybe start progressing a little bit, putting a little bit more added weight. Not near my max. I still don't even think I'm at 50% of my max, and I'm probably not going to go much above that, if at all. But we're going to start adding some weight so that I can start getting my core built back up, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, all right, traffic looks like it's clearing up, so I'm going to hammer down, get to the gym, get this knocked out, and go see if I can't find some relief for my aching back. And we'll see y'all next time.